Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Wednesday, March 12th, 2025. This is my daily vlog, my ritual stand-up where each morning I come into my studio, turn the lights and camera first thing, and talk to you about what I've been doing next, and how it's going. Endeavors to make content creation indefinitely sustainable. So let's get started with yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday, the podcast edit. One of the most funs I've had in edit. I think I always say that. That was the greatest fun, but it was super well attended. I think for most of the thing, there were like, 15 or 18 people there. Several new folks popped in, or folks that rarely pop in. It was just a lot of fun. It was really, it was a fun topic. It was because the backtrack was just about, messing around with the phone. And what happens is, as we're talking, people remember things from their youth and we stop and talk about it. Anyway, in that 2.5 hours, that podcast went from raw audio to completed. And then I was able to do the final publishing tasks and attach it. I think I have one last thing to do, which is I was waiting on Mo to finish the website article, so I'll get that all attached today, and then that will go live tomorrow. Yeah, it was just a fun time, and that's all I'm saying. Moving on, next thing is during the day yesterday, I finished up all of the shorts that I was making out of the 78 Atari tier video. I was just taking, typical as tier videos, I take each short and turn them into a single little self-contained, or take each game and turn them into a self-contained short. I guess I put them out every day this week, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, another one will come out today. So they're the 11 games, so we'll have them for the next week or so. Shorts don't always do a lot, but there is a reason that I take time, throughout the day to try to do that. And I want to share with you a single example success story of why I bother with those shorts, even though I know they're not incredibly popular for the majority of the people that are regular subscribers, and it's not for them necessarily. I'll show you in a second. We'll get to that. Also, I did a great deal of prep for today's videos. What I was hoped to do yesterday was get prepared so I can do a long form for today and have a midweek video, and I'm in good shape for that. It's a thrifting item that I've had for quite some time, actually, that I just haven't done anything with. I bought it in a bundle with a couple of other things, and I haven't messed with it yet. And yesterday I spent some time with it. I'm like, that's pretty cool. And so now I'm ready. I did the research on it. I learned some more about when it came out and the line of toys that it came from. I did basic work on the thumbnail, just a little bit left on that. So ready today to step in and when this vlog is over, start producing that. Then in the evening yesterday, I've been really having a good time doing live streams, and I talked about it during the end of, I did a live stream last night, well, not last night, like at 5 o'clock, like at quitting time. As soon as I got done with other stuff, I'm like, I just feel, what happened was, I've been wanting to play more of Utopia Must Fall, because it's so good. There was an update, and I had fun with the live stream over the weekend, and I just wanted to play more, and I'm like, well, I'm done working today, I'm going to play more. I'm like, wait a minute, just go live, my mentality coming out of TV has always been, well, when I'm going to go live, that's a production. I need to have new content, and I have to, have this new background, this new thumbnail, and all this research and writing. And I'm like, some channels make a living out of streaming one game, Minecraft or Overwatch or whatever they do. And I'm like, why can't I stream the same game a few times if I'm enjoying playing it? I see people playing Balatro as a full-time job. And it's not that I'm going to just play that game from now on, but I really like it. And it's a really fun arcade-style shooter. So why not go live with it when I think I spent 2 hours or so live last night. Tremendous. The clips were full all the way across my hat, and people were having a great time. And anyway, maybe I'm starting to think Tuesday evenings are a good early week thing. Like, maybe I'm just going to turn Tuesday into Streaming Tuesday. Like maybe it's just Tuesday live. Maybe it's going to be, I do the podcast in Tuesday morning, and the end of the day Tuesday I do a live stream. I mean, I don't know why not, other than I hate putting a new thing on my schedule that I'm afraid won't last, but it might be worth it. So I'm going to consider maybe next week try that again. See what happens if I have a regular, easy for me to do, and regular, well-attended live schedule on YouTube to play something. That might that might be good both for my mentality and also for the stats. So, yeah. So, moving on. Let's talk about stats. Speaking of which, what a absolutely accidental segue. Speaking of stats, up today. I had a good couple of days, including the shorts I'll talk about at the end. So here is my regular chart. You know, I'd like to be at or above this midpoint, which represents 13,000 views and 130 subscribers average over the last 7 days. Upper left is a chart showing the last 28 days. You can see yesterday, even though there's no new long form, an uptick. Why? Well, a lot of stuff happened. A lot of existing videos went up, 11.1 thousand views. And subscribers, 194 subscribers average over the last 7 days. And it's because all the weekend stuff, plus shorts, have been building views, even though there wasn't a new long form content yesterday. That led us to yesterday, our subscriber count was 85,002 and a quarter. And today, you might think it's 85.3, but not with numbers like that. It's 85,400 and just short of a quarter, I think. So, today I am going to produce that long-form thrift video that I started yesterday and get that done. I have a day belated Taco Tuesday with my daughter for lunch today, so I'm looking forward to doing that and seeing her. I'll do, in the afternoon when I'm done with that other stuff, I will do some more final prep for Friday plays that I'll produce tomorrow, of course. I think final prep is just like put words on the thumbnail, I think, and a little bit of writing. And then I need to begin podcast preparation, just some paperwork stuff for recording on Friday, because a new round of episodes gets recorded Friday, and that'll fill my day, well, more than enough. And who knows, maybe I'll go live again. I don't think so. I think I want to go see a movie tonight. I've been thinking about doing that. Tried to see a movie on Saturday. I got there and the theater was closed. Like, they took my order and they were closed. They had some power outage or something. So maybe I'll try to do that this evening. I've been wanting to go see a couple of new movies. Anyway, what I want to share with you is, I told you the last few days I've spent some time chopping up the tier video into shorts. And I haven't seen any comments necessarily, but I have heard people ask, why bother with shorts if they don't get great engagement and they don't deliver much revenue? All that is true. And it's because it's free advertising. Like, we have a small advertising budget, but shorts to me is like free advertising. So you never know when one's going to take off, but I've been chopping up the tier video, as I said. And on Monday, I dropped one for Atari's Basketball from 1978. And for a couple of days, it kind of sat there doing nothing. And then yesterday, it got a huge, let me show you this chart, this basketball short, over 7,000 views since Monday. Now, that's only equated to 44 cents in revenue, but look at this, 17 subscribers out of this sub 60-second short video about Atari's 1978 basketball game. The original video, the original tier video, has been out since last Saturday, and it's only done 6,500 views. This short about it has gotten more eyeballs than the long form, and this links to the long form, which has led to a little uptick in views of the long form. So, free advertising for the long forms that exist, a couple of nickels, but more importantly, almost 20 new subscribers and 7,000 views that otherwise you would not have had and would not have gotten the opportunity to get someone to realize that you exist. And frankly, if you watch a short video about a 40-plus-year-old Atari basketball game and you click subscribe, you're my people. You're who I'm trying to reach. So that's why, among many reasons, that's why I spend the time to chop up shorts and do those, even though they are the redheaded stepchild of YouTube, and I know people don't, especially older people like us, think they're silly and vertical and they're dumb. I agree with all that, but it's also an interesting outlet to use to pipe your media, your entertainment through to reach an audience that otherwise you wouldn't see, maybe, who only watch that short form stuff. So I thought that was interesting to share. I thought it was interesting to see happen, and I wanted to point it out. Okay. Oh, and don't forget, voting is still going on. The margin is closing between the number 1 and the number 2. We have a couple of stragglers in there, but there's still the rest of the week going on. And we'll figure out a winner for our Purple People name by the end of the week. I'll put the link down in the video description of this. If you haven't already voted, be sure that you do. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch Monday or Tuesday. We'll review. We'll talk about it again at the end of the week. Then, that's going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and get busy. Thanks, of course, for popping in to check out today's vlog, if that's what you did. You already know that if you're here every day, we're voting about what to call you. I love you for that. Thank you for your, just for being here. Just the great comments, the support, the ideas, the suggestions. I'm out of superlatives. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great, what is this, Wednesday, hump day. Don't forget to do something good for yourself. And I'll talk to you again next day. Bye-bye.